Hey, this is Trissa behind Sewing and Things, and in this video we're going to finish the button closure bodice for the sleeveless cap and ruffle sleeves. Grab your bodice and place it wrong sides together. If you have a cap, ruffle sleeve, or the ruffle bodice, make sure that it is out of the way. With both sides pinned, go ahead and sew that with a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, and then we'll come back. With both of those sewn, go ahead and clip your curves, going to but not through the seam allowance. Once those have been clipped, we're going to pull the back through the shoulders to turn it right side out. If you're understitching, go ahead and do that at this point. If you're top stitching, we're going to wait until the side seams are sewn. So when you understitch, you're not going to be able to understitch all the way around. The bigger the size of your bodice, the easier and further up you're going to be able to understitch. Now, if you look closely, you can see this is my shoulder seam, and my understitching got about an inch and a half, about an inch to an inch and a half on either side. And so if you have larger sizes, you might be able to get closer to your shoulder seam, but in the size 6 month, I was only able to get about an inch and a half to an inch on both of my on both of these. Now, if you are making the folded and top stitched version, I highly suggest that you make a memory hem by folding up your lining up by 3/8 of an inch and pressing. That way when you fold and top stitch, you'll have a nice memory line that's already there for you. So I suggest doing that now. If you are doing the fully lined version, that's not necessary. Now take your bodice so your right sides are together, your main front to your main back, and then your lining front to your lining back. And go ahead and pin that together on both sides. Now go ahead and sew both of those with a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, and then we'll come back. So once your side seams are sewn, if you've chosen to top stitch, go ahead and do that now. To stay up to date on the latest videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel, or you can check out my blog at sewingandthings.com.